This has to stop. See, we're back on. We're live again. We just got interrupted because we are so slow streaming. I blame Jesse this morning. The Google is taking up all of our bandwidth and making it slower so that we get interrupted because they're trying to put out all the ads. They're trying to put out all the advertisements, so they're taking up all the bandwidth.
Nice. Jesse showed up this morning? That's awesome.
No, he did not.
He was not here. Oh.
No, but Jesse, he answered. He had a great...
I'm glad Jesse answered.
Well,
that's nice.
He answered the question of the day. I thought it was...
the question of the day when he's in here.
That's true. But he, hey, regular participant. In fact, one of the top commenters on our on the page.
He's up.
Yeah, he's up there, and so he hit it strong. Immediately became a member, and then immediately was contributing to the answers. Right off the bat. Yes, it's true. In fact,
he did.
Yes, and he has
awesome.
Tremendous amount of value, and this is real. This is real, and I'm just going to bring it up because not a lot of people are going to watch this right now, but they're going to watch it when we're going to have millions of followers. But here's the deal.
That's awesome.
Like, you absolutely, we surround ourselves with people, or surrounding ourselves with people that level us up.
Oh yeah.
Right. And Jesse is no different. I mean, it's incredible. His answers, his experience, what he brings, and it's just incredible. So it's cool to surround ourselves with.
I agree with that, but I also just think it's just a matter of you attract what you're putting out there and what you're ready for. So it's we're just now I don't know what's going on. I mean, we know what's going on, but we're just attracting so many when we 4 years ago when we opened up our doors, we didn't really know that. We weren't really looking for that. We didn't really understand that, and so it's but now at the point where we're at, we're wow, this is a real relationship that we're having with our athletes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just different, and it's awesome, and it's great. Yeah, we're definitely having a lot of people that are leveling up our game.
It's true, and who you surround yourself with certainly levels it up. And I think here's the deal:
couldn't be happier with our people.
It's it just makes sense why people want to. I'm going to say surround us or surround themselves with us. Mm-hmm. Because it looks like we have our fitness thing together. It looks like the nutrition thing and we have it together. It looks like we have the form thing all together. And then what you have to do is you have to figure out if that's really the case, right? And so you have to try it, right? So looks can be deceiving, but then you go and taste it, and then you figure out oh wow, this is real, or they are off. They can change my life, or they can offer value. And so, at the same time, we're the fitness and the health ourselves. So we're not necessarily attracted towards that. We're attracted towards, other things that we essentially lack or want to level up our game, like business, in a sense. We knew nothing and still are, relatively know nothing. But now we're hanging around and surrounding ourselves with people that know that craft and have been in that. And so experience is real, and so it's amazing. So we digress, but workout, you're right, Abe, 20 minutes-ish. This is a long one. It's a grind. This is the straight barbell, nothing else. So I'm excited.
Nice.
All right. Any questions on the workout, drop your comments below and we'll be happy to answer. Let's get this out of the way now that the Metcon is done. Boom. All right, Ave, ready for the question? I'm going to leave it to you to answer this one first. Notice the title up here in the top right corner.
Uh-huh.
I heard you yesterday say that we were going to talk about that.
Uh-huh. I did.
So here we go. Question of the day. Say a thing or two about commitment. Say a thing or two about commitment. Basically, it means let's jam on the topic for a little bit. Let's talk about it. No right or wrong answers. Remember that. Looking forward to all of the answers today because this is truth. This word is number one, it's huge around this time, right? And so after the holidays coming up on the new year, it's huge. And so, want to kick it over to you, Ave. I know you wanted to talk on this, and
I mean, no,
so
just
now's
really
your chance.
why I brought it up was because I'm hearing a lot of people telling, talking about commitment and saying how they are having a rough, not a rough, how they don't know if they can be committed to 2 times a week of working out, 3 times a week, 1 time a week. Like they're really like, I don't know how often I can come in and how much I can commit to my fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And that just really threw me for a loop. Like, because when you understand it's about, like, you can do it. In fact, you can show up 7 times a week if you really wanted to. You can show up 5, you can show up 1 time. It's just like a matter of choices. And, I don't, it's commitment, it's all of that, but it's just a matter of making a decision and going with it. And there is, like, I was just talking to a mom the other day, and she was awesome. And I was trying to figure out a time like where she could really get working out in her routine and her schedule. And she said she didn't know about commitment and didn't know when she could really come. And I started to dive in about certain things of her schedule and how she could work around it. And like one thing is, she's like, in the morning, your kids do not need you to hand, if they're over the age of, let's just say, 7, they can definitely put on their own shoes, pick out their own clothes, and put their own toast in the toaster and like get themselves fed. Like, and if you feel like that's like you still need to hold their hand through that process and that's holding you back from working out, that's a problem to me. So I just feel that then I just said, well, put systems in place. You got to put the systems. Like, so maybe that's like, instead of doing all your routine in the morning as far as like making lunches and getting the kids ready to go and dressed and yourself ready dressed. Just get all the lunches made the night before and lay out the clothes. It's that simple. And then you have like, honestly, that would give you like 30 minutes, which is huge. Like 30 minutes of that work. So do it the night before. That's something that's really helped. It's a quick tip. Um, and your morning does go a lot smoother. And even if it's down to the fact of like your coffee is like your Keurig little cup is like in the coffee machine ready to go to just hit in the morning, like something that simple where you set yourself up for success that morning. But yeah, like it's just, commitment is a choice. And um and when I start hearing about people not being able to not sure if they can make a certain class or be committed to that, and just know like that's the choice that they've made. It's nothing else more than, like, it's no other excuses besides the choices that they're making.
True. You said it. I mean, yeah, that's so true.
Well, that
Time
was
hacks.
annoying.
Time hacks are real good. Another just hack. I came in here. Or who hits the snooze button?
I do.
Eliminate that. You need to stop that
I know.
immediately. And this was new for me. Not new for me. I used to do this, and in fact, I did it today. Right. So I did it only because we went to bed real late yesterday, and that's okay because we didn't get caught up, and they make this wonderful thing called coffee, and so, um, but time hacks. Stop hitting the snooze button. Right. Like what you're allowing yourself to do, and I heard this from a podcast from. I think it's the Empire podcast. I think it's with Bedros. Scott showed us. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
you're allowing yourself, like you're giving yourself the okay to, not like postpone what you're trying to do, and like you're just putting it on the back burner. And so every time that you hit the snooze button, like you're wasting, like it's not like, and then you're further away. And so the people that are going to get ahead are the people that there is no snooze button, right? As soon as they hit it and they go, because um they're committed, or and so deeper commitment. I've jammed on this a lot in the morning show, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, plus we're running out of time. But this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'll end on. Say a thing or two about commitment is make it worth it. Make it worth it. Make the commitment has to be worth it. And I'm also hit on it has to be sustainable, meaning realistic. All right, so those are the things.
I mean, I think all the commitments that people want to make are worth it, right? And I also think like they are all sustainable. Like, yeah, I get that. But the bigger reason why people don't stay committed is because they don't understand their why of why they want to do this. What is it going to do for them? What are they trying to accomplish?
Yes.
Like, they only like they don't have a deep enough why, and you something as like, I mean, I love working out because I like it's my therapy, and it is not just working out. Okay, let's change the topic. I could be like, I want to eat healthy, right? I want to eat clean and more nutritious and like the colors of the rainbow. But when I really think of a deeper reason, it's not just about me. It's about like I'm doing it for my family and like my boys, so they're gonna pass it on to their children, and they're gonna pass it on to their children's children, and all of that, right? So I'm creating legacy within like healthy eating in our family. We're not like gonna be a family like the Cornell family will be like a family that like probably eats healthy because we've established this, from the get. There could be a black sheep, all right, of the family, whatever.
There's no going
one's
back.
but
No,
okay, so
not a chance.
yeah, and then I also think it's like because I am going like if I can understand how to do this correctly and put it in my lifestyle and help my family, then I know I'm going to help so many other families out there. So that's like my bigger why of why I want to do this so badly and figure it out, because it's to build it on a build it so I can be able to help so many people that need this. Absolutely. And so it's like, okay, I know my why. Like I know that's going to help me stay more consistent.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, letting the kids down today, like can't do this or whatever, right? And I can't beat myself up. I have to like let it, I'm going to have days, but it's like, I have to, that's going to keep me on the road of success.
No, that's so true. And in fact, just to add on that, I mean, it's just like, commitment, right? It's not like I can't not wake up because they got the morning class and they're, they've entrusted us with their fitness and leading the class and coaching them and helping them, on their journey. And so leaving it to me, if I didn't do that, that's terrible for them.
I think like, and I don't want to like, I know we're got to get going on with our day and everything, but I realized like me and you, like when you showed me that thing last night with Gary, and the fact that he has worked out every single day at 6 a.m. And this man has like traveled the world. He stayed up late for meetings. He's done all these things, right? And we see snippets of Gary's life. Like we don't know his whole like picture and what he's doing and what his day really, really looks like. But I do know this, like that man works hard. And so like the fact that he put fitness as like a commitment, like, and I don't think that when you, like a commitment is like that's a big deal, like that you're it's like lifetime. It's a commitment is like you're committed, like let's go.
Well, no, I mean I would argue
there's small commitments.
So like, okay, well, why this? People are going to commit to going to the gym and changing their life in 2019, right? And they'll start strong, and then guess what? 2 weeks in, where are they? They no longer come. They're they start off every day and then they come, right? And so that's not a real commitment, because I think they haven't hit on the why. Like, why are they doing it? Not for like because someone said it or they're supposed to.
I also think this too. Like, if you know that you struggle with,
we're live, man. We're live.
He doesn't watch us apparently.
Obviously.
We're not. So if you know that you struggle with, listen. If you know you struggle with commitment, if you know that you struggle with your fitness, okay?
Yeah.
You know you struggle with your fitness. You know that you haven't been able to stay disciplined in that. You need to put systems in place. I already said it. You need to put systems in place. So that's why instead of paying $10 for that gym membership that you're not going to use, that's like, it's only $10. If I don't go this month, I've only spent $10.
True.
You need to commit and say, you know what? I need a coach to help me stay accountable.
There it is.
And like put me to,
surround yourself with those people that are committed and just hang on.
You gotta be committed.
Just if you can hold on to someone's leg or like their shoelace, like, and just hold on. If they're committed and they're like legit, like you're gonna get a taste of that. You're gonna get a piece of that. You're gonna be like just a little bit more committed than you are, and they're gonna pull you, and you'll gain commitment, or you'll gain confidence. You'll be more committed, and it just rolls. So love it.
Yep. We gotta go.
Love it. We're out. Commitment. Appreciate you joining us. Go ahead and drop your comments. Say a thing or two about commitment below. And we'll see you soon.